step 27, I temporarily placed the end of one of those connectors onto each of the balls, and in the end they were pretty much exactly where they were supposed to be. So I've snapped them on. So really, step 27 is done. So, if you need to make other adjustments, by waiting until this step to turn these connectors, it's going to be easier for you. I didn't have to, it's fine, but if you did, you could turn them. But I mean, they are showing you here. If you need to take them off, just bend it back and then it'll pop off. I just don't like doing that, so I preferred to wait. So I'm actually happy with how things turned out for 27. So we are going to move on to step 28, which is attaching the front bumper. Now, I did notice with this, you'll see there's 2 screws here. Well, those are also going to attach the front gearbox, because you can see inside there, it's going right into this. So there actually are 2 screws that go from the bottom. In the previous steps, we were seeing that we were attaching the gearbox from the top, but there actually are 2 here. But they've waited until we get to the bumper installation before we do that. So I'll grab the bumper, grab our screws, and we'll get started on this. So first off, let's get these 2 screws in place, because they're the ones that are going to hold on the gearbox from the underside. So let's screw these ones in. There's the other one. Just do it side to side, just because, again, I like to make sure that it's going in properly. No binding, it's in the right spot. And they're nice because these screws are recessed as well, so they're not going to catch on anything. So this is in place. So now what we're going to do is put the bumper on. But before I do that, I want to show you something, because earlier on in the previous steps when we were putting this together, you remember I was showing you that this bar doesn't really get held on with anything, and you can see that it would come out and these arms would be free. Well, in actual fact, when you put that on, the bumper holds this together. So if you look on the other side, this could pop out, but with the bumper there, it gets caught behind this plastic piece right here, so it will not come out. But what it'll mean is, if you were wanting to make adjustments to this and you needed to take this off to get to these arms, it would just be a matter of taking the bumper off for one, and then this is going to slide right off. So it's kind of an interesting design. It's kind of cool. So let's attach this bumper with the remaining 3 screws. And again, I'll just go around, make sure it's all getting held on properly. There we go. So there we have it. We've got our 2 screws holding the gearbox together, and we've got our bumper on. So there is our front bumper. So that step is done. So now we're going to move on to step 29, and we'll work on the wheels and tires.